Happy National Book Lovers Day. I'm Kara. Figured I would take a second here to ask today, when is the last time that you read a book? I don't know if you're like me, but when I was in middle school, in high school, I read constantly. And then I went to college and all of a sudden I stopped reading anything other than my homework, my academic texts and things of that nature, which sucked, but it's just, there wasn't time. And then I became a parent and then there was even less time. And then I wrote a book, but I still wasn't even reading very often. But not that long ago, literally early this year, I figured out a hack, and I want to share that with you because I think it may be really, really helpful to get some of you back into reading if you haven't done it in a while. Plus, it's like National Book Lovers Day, and I have been so happy and significantly more productive since I started reading again, which feels very strange to say. So, the thing that I learned was the value of audiobooks. Yes, I do still read some hard copies, but at least for me personally, when I have the time to physically sit down, I start getting mad at myself for not doing some of those productive things I need to do. If I have that time, I'm like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, I should be doing that, and things you can't do with a book in your hand. But then I realized that audiobooks are kind of the answer to that. And now I can do those things. I can drive and listen to a book. I can do the dishes, garden. Guys, for the first time ever, I'm dead serious. For the first time ever, I have not killed my garden. You can kind of see it past the kids' trampoline there. It is months into summer and my garden is alive. I always kill it. I can't focus. I don't like doing it. But now I turn on my audiobook and I weed and I do things like that. And it has been kind of life-changing. I've been much better at cleaning. I've been much better and more productive as a person because I can keep my hands moving, keep doing things I need to do, but I'm still kind of entertained and have something to focus on while I'm doing them. So I don't know if that's like an ADHD hack or whatever. The other thing I want to point out with that is that it doesn't have to cost anything. I read, again, other than my hard copy books, which for nonfiction, I always have to do hard copy, but that's because I annotate. I'm a historian. That's just who I am. But for fiction books, I use the Libby app and it is wonderful. It is through your library. It is completely free, and bonus, every time you read or listen to a book on Libby, you're helping inadvertently fund your local library, because library funding is based on books checked out, and audiobooks checked out work just as well as regular books checked out. And I'm sure if you're not sure how to do this, you download the Libby app, again, completely free. And you just put in your library card info. And if you don't know how to do that, just 5 minutes with a librarian at your local library, you'll get it set up and you can have books cycling in constantly. There are something like over 400,000 books in my local library on audiobook. I have had so many just going in the background. And again, I tell you guys, this has been my most productive year for some of those silly little things like gardening and dishes and cleaning. And I'm reading while I do it and it feels good. It makes me happy. And it's a hack I wanted to share with you guys. Happy National Book Lovers Day. I hope this helped someone.